Salam and thank you for stopping by. This is Simply Myla K, my homeschooling channel, where I talk about everything homeschool and just pertaining to raising my children. Today, I'd like to talk about something that is I'm very passionate about this topic, and that is disabilities, or as I want to title this video, labeled as being disabled or labeled as disabled. So, what drives me to this topic is I was just working on another video about our homeschooling journey and where we started, where we came from, where we plan on going to with this homeschooling journey. And something that came up in the video is the topic of disabled or disabilities or children who learn differently. What's the other word they use? Special needs, things like that. And I'm making this video really because I want to know at what point did, how do I word this? At which point did we start handing our children over to someone to diagnose them and say that they have a disability? I passionately, I feel very strongly about this topic because, excuse me, there are so many people that label their children as ADHD or ADD or all these different syndromes, and they're blaming this cause or that cause. And when I see the kids, or when I deal with my own children, I have 3 children. They all have 3 very different personalities, and I want to say no 2 are alike. Also, they all learn very different from one another. So if I had 20 of those children in a classroom from different backgrounds or different, parents, different households, I think it would be a serious challenge as a teacher to figure out what exactly to do with all of these children, or how to teach them on a level that they can really understand. And then, excuse me if you hear my AC come on, I'm really sorry about that. I hope it's not too loud in the background. But what I'm getting to here is to call a child disabled, or say that they learn, or they need a special way of learning. I feel like when you have a homeschool family, that I want to say gives that child a better opportunity than sitting in a room full of children and only having one teacher and one assistant to do the job. When your child is homeschooled, you get to learn them a lot better. You get to know them so much more and how they learn and what you can do in order to improve their strategies for retaining the lesson than they could receive by being in a room with 17 plus children. So to label a child disabled or special needs, who the child may function on a higher energetic level, I don't understand why that would be considered a disability. If someone can please help me out, I don't understand how that's labeled as a disability when they're very capable of doing all of the work. It's just that they need you, the teacher, to know how to teach them, because they're very capable of learning. It's just that they might not sit there and be cookie cutter and know how to follow the guidelines or the rules to a T. But I want to say I have 3 children and they all do it their own way. The reason I'm going on is because in the other video that I was making, there's a point where I have to talk about how I took my child to the doctor to find out, why he wasn't talking or what was going on, and they immediately started labeling him as delayed and disabled and this and that. And is, well, out of all three of them, I want to say he is the most brilliant. However, they're all very, very bright children, and they learn in their own way. It's just I had to learn how to teach them so that they could enjoy and receive the most benefit from the lesson. You know, some people are easily entertained, while others it takes a lot of work for them. So I wanted to make this video really quick and just put the question out there and say, why do we label them, or children, I'm sorry, or people, as being disabled when all they are is, or all they present, I'm sorry, is an opportunity for us to learn different ways to teach. If someone can please help me out here. You know, I don't want to become a conspiracy theorist and think that doctors are out to get my child or all children, but I'm really wondering here, like, why do we label them as disabled? If Helen Keller could do it, you know, what are we talking about? Why can't we figure out how to communicate, how to get through to that child, and how to teach them how to learn the lesson and how to have it stick? So anyway, that's my little rant for the day, and I'm going to get on making this other video, and I hope to hear back from someone about this whole labeled as being disabled. So I hope you all have a great day. Let me know down below what I'm missing here. Thank you for watching.